Alright, so what I'm going to be doing today is pretty much showing you guys all my cars up to date. I'm going to start with the bikes I have. So I got the street version of the Indian Scout, which is pretty much a Harley. And I got the performance spec. And then I'm gonna move over to street. I'm gonna start with the 2015 Mustang. My Chevy Silverado. Then the Ford Raptor. Now I got my Camaro. I honestly made this look like a classic Camaro. It looks really good like that. Then I got my Focus. Looking pretty fresh. Then I got my good looking Charger right here. Got my Mustang. This is a 2011 Mustang. I think this is my last street spec. It's my Dodge Challenger. It was one of my first street spec cars. Now I'll move on to dirt vehicles, starting with my 2010 Ford Focus. Looking pretty fresh with that. Then I got my 2011 Mustang dirt spec. Then you got my Camaro. My Raptor. Silverado. Charger. It's got that nice blue paint job with the lime green pearlescent. Looking pretty fresh. Then you got my favorite car in this whole game. My rough 3400K with a matte red paint job with a white stripe going down the right side of the car. Then you got my Challenger as my, once again, first dirt spec. Obviously, because my first car in this whole game was a was a Challenger. And then I'm gonna move on to my perf vehicles. I have a lot more of those. I got my favorite car of all time, the 2015 Mustang. Moving on to my 2012 Charger. Looking pretty fresh with that paint job. Then I got my Mercedes-Benz SLR McLaren. Looking really good. That matte paint job right there. Matte fluorescent blue with the matte race yellow. looking pretty fresh. And I got my Alfa Romeo. Then you got my pure American muscle Shelby GT500. Moving on to my Ford GT, or Ford Mustang GT. Look at how good this paint job looks. It's like a purple chrome. You don't see that every day, do you? Moving on to my F-150 Raptor. Also with a chrome purple paint job. With a nice little design on the side. Then you got my Performance Rough. Also looking pretty fucking amazing. Got my Silverado. Then you got my Camaro. Look at that. You don't even got the regular lights. You got some nice ass lights right there. On the front and back. Got my Challenger. Got that classic lime green on there too. Got my Viper. Got my Ford Focus. And I think that's it for perf. Sure is. Okay, let's move over to raid. Got my Ford Mustang. Then you got my Silverado. By far my favorite raid of all time, the Ford Raptor, because it looks like a trophy truck, like the Ford Raptors are built for. And you got my Rough, which looks okay. I mean, it's not the best looking car as a raid, but I still like it a lot. Just how it sounds. Like, listen how loud that is. It's so nice sounding. Then you got my Focus, which I think looks amazing. I got my Camaro right here. The big ass tire for no reason in the back. I don't know why. Like nodding my head with the car or the camera. Then I got my Challenger. And that's my last one of the raids. Now I'll move on to circuit. Got, of course, my Challenger. Then I got my, by far my favorite circuit spec is the Silverado. Because it looks like a Camping Truck World Series truck. It's pretty dope looking. Then you got my 2010 Dodge Viper. That fresh paint job. Moving on to my Mustang GT. Got that classic Mustang paint job on it. Rims and all. It's got the gold rims. Just looks all good all around. Got the Ford Focus RS. Here it is, the beauty. Even this thing sounds really good. McLaren. It's not really like the other circuits where it's got like a wide body. This thing looks good as a circuit without the wide body to it. Got the Alfa Romeo with the wide body kit on it for the circuit. Then the Ford Raptor. And then here's the Rough. This one sounds amazing though. No, I'm done messing around with that car. Let's move on to the Charger. And then, last but not least, in the circuit specs, I got my Camaro. I don't have any drift, but I do have a Monster. You guys should already know what it is. It's my Challenger. I've had this thing for a while. And then of course, the classic Dragster. Alright, let's see how long it takes to get to 3 hundo. Starting now. I wish traffic didn't exist, really. And of course, these are all my full stock. So in total, without all the specs, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 cars with all different specs. But that'll end the stream because I'm really tired and I'm going to sleep. Sleep is key.